Hello, everyone. A very good evening to all of you, and welcome once again to the free Shiksha TOEFL classes. I hope all of you are doing great. And yes, we are on the verge of finishing the class. That is the TOEFL classes, which have been running through the whole month of August. So, yes, we are almost at an end. We are left with two classes, including the today's class. So, I can see one person, okay, who has commented, that is Mary. So, Mary is saying good morning. Well, Mary, it's evening here. So, good evening to you and good morning if there is an good morning there. So, yes. Bishal, hi, ma'am. How are you? I'm good, Bishal. Thank you. As usual, going on. And I hope the same for all of you guys. Welcome to the class once again. So, today's class will, more or less will be like a revision class. In fact, whatever I taught you yesterday about the independent and the integrated task of the speaking module in the TOEFL exam. So, yeah, those questions will be repeated today so that anyone who has missed out yesterday or the speaking class in general about the overview of speaking, then definitely this class is for them, for those students who have missed out on our speaking overview class and even the yesterday class. So, guys, today is the last day of speaking module, and on the last day of August, that is 31st, tomorrow is a national holiday in India, so we won't be having any class tomorrow. But yes, day after tomorrow, that is 31st of August, I will be giving you lots of vocabulary words which you can use in your speaking and writing specifically in your TOEFL exam. And also, I will be taking up your doubts. That means there will be a, good amount of doubt clearing sessions. So if you have any questions, any queries related to your TOEFL exam, then definitely you should look out for that day. That is 31st of August. So day after tomorrow, we are going to have a very big doubt clearing session. Even today, I'll give you some time like I usually do in my every class. So I will be giving you some time in the end of the PPT. That means in the end of the session, I will be giving you a few minutes where you can ask me live doubts and queries, and I will be solving them here on the comment section by reading your doubts on the comment section. So basically, I'll be taking up your queries and problems one by one. Okay. So that is what we do actually in our every class. So Mary says that I haven't been able to attend these because it is 7:30 a.m. where I am. Okay, no problem, Mary. That's not an issue at all. Because and if you are a new joinee, then let me tell you, you can register with the help of the link which is given just below this live video. So just click on that blue link and that will take you to our page where we have the TOEFL calendar. So any of the videos which you out in the past, which we had on a daily purpose in the month of August. No need to worry, guys. You can watch any video endless number of times. That means any number of times which you want. Okay. So I'm planning to take on the exam again. I received my results and I got a 92 for the TOEFL exam. Okay. So 92 is not bad, Mary. That's really great. In fact, if you did it yourself without any training, without any coaching, then that's really good. That's a good score, not bad at all. And she says, and the speaking section was definitely something I struggled the most with. Okay, great. So today's session is for you, Mary, and all the people like Mary who are new to this class or maybe who have missed out on the previous classes of speaking specifically. So this today's class is based on integrated and independent, sample question and answers. So how you can actually make your response and how you can actually give a good response to certain kinds of questions in TOEFL exam, speaking specifically, then definitely you should look out for this video today. And without any further delay, I would like to start with the today's class. But yes, just a small reminder, as I usually do in every class of mine, I will be providing you with two referral codes in the end of the class, which you can, use to avail the best discounts that we are giving on a combo course of TOEFL and GRE as well as just GRE course. So we are providing two kinds of referral codes. You can call them coupon codes. So you can apply them while registering with us for the TOEFL and GRE course. and with the help of them, you can actually avail best discounts and offers which we are providing right now. And yes, that was the information regarding the referral codes. And coming to our slide, so I would like to take you back to the scenario and to the previous class where we met yesterday and we talked about certain samples and questions and their responses regarding the the four tasks of speaking module. So yes, guys, before we actually move on to the today's class topic, I would like you to know about the certain latest changes which have come up to for the TOEFL exam. Okay, so now you must be realizing or you must be noticing that the TOEFL timing has reduced from 3 hours to 2 hours. So earlier the exam was for 3 hours, and now you can see the number of questions have also reduced for reading and writing. It remains the same, but yes, there has been a change in the one of the tasks of writing. So yes, reading is has come up to 20 questions, which you'll have to complete in 35 minutes. Listening has no major change, so 28 number of questions and 36 minutes. Speaking 4 tasks and 16 minutes, whereas writing will have 2 tasks and 29 minutes. So that means approx half an hour. So if you just calculate these timings in total, it will come around 2 hours. So now there will be no 10 minutes break in between like it used to happen, earlier when you were giving the paper for 3 hours continuously. So there was a 10 minutes break, but now there will be no break because the timing of TOEFL exam has reduced from 3 hours to 2 hours. So in case you want to just read and get the knowledge of TOEFL again, then definitely you can rewatch this video. You can come back, subscribe to our YouTube channel. Please do not forget that, because we regularly keep on, we keep on uploading the free content and the free material in form of videos on our YouTube channel. So please do not forget to subscribe us, because after subscribing you will always get the notification whenever we are putting any free content or video for you, right? So I'm sure you don't want to miss out on that. So coming back to the PPT, guys, I will be starting with the independent speaking task today. So basically, I'll be showing you some sample questions, their bifurcations, their categories, and according to the categories, I'll be showing you certain sample questions and their responses. Okay, so we are starting with the first task of independent speaking task, and this is basically your first task in your speaking exam of the TOEFL, right? So let's look at 3 examples of these questions and how to give strong answers to them, right? So the first scenario which we have taken here is good or bad idea example. So that is the first bifurcation of the independent task. So independent task is also divided into 3 other categories, okay? And we are taking the sample question from each of the categories. So first category which we have taken here is good or bad idea example. Now the question might look like something like this. So you can prepare this question again. You can rewatch the video and read the answer in detail again in case you do not understand it right now. But just try to focus on the question and what has the question asked, what is the requirement of the question, and how has the candidate answered it. Okay, so let's look at it. The question is, some companies have rules that forbid employees from using personal cell phones during working hours. So, do you think this is a good idea? Why or why not? Use specific reasons and examples to support your answer. So, the candidate has replied to this question as, I personally think this is a really good rule. I know that most people are addicted to their cell phones these days, but I can tell you that I constantly see people around me missing important information in our classes because of this addiction to phones, okay, to their phones. I know that my grades definitely suffer every time that I allow myself to become distracted in class by my mobile, right? That is the first paragraph. Second paragraph says, I am also sure that companies could easily improve production and efficiency by banning the use of personal phones in offices. When the power goes out, we all suddenly become much more aware of our surroundings. And we have to remember that we can still relax and connect with others without these distracting devices. So guys, you can see how beautifully the candidate has replied to this kind of question and how he has set the examples. He has also talked about his own personal life, and he says that I know most people are addicted to their phones, but the companies or the employees can get more workaholic, or there can be more production in terms of work if they are distracted from their own technical devices, right, or the modern devices like laptops, phones, and TV and all of that. So particularly we are talking about using personal cell phones here, and what has the candidate done is he has talked about his own opinion, as well as he has also cited one of the drawbacks of using the uh, mobile phones in company or during work, right? And this is how he has particularly formed his answer. So this is how you also have to do. Now let's look at another example from the same category of independent task. So the independent task can also come in another category known as paired choice example. Okay, please look at this example. Some people think that they can achieve more when they work with other people. Some think they are more productive when they are alone or when they are left alone. What is your opinion? Explain why. So here you have to give your own belief, your own view. Let's see how has the candidate done it. Okay. So the answer is I don't think there is a very clear answer to this one. For example, I believe it can be beneficial to have other people around when trying to achieve a goal. Like, for example, to lose weight. When I was trying to lose weight, I went to group sessions. It was really helpful because we got together to do exercise and to record our weight loss. We would be there for each other when someone lost motivation or when someone was falling into temptation. So this is something which he's talking about, that is he's talking about teamwork, right? So he has given the pros of having other people around, oneself. Now let's see what is he talking about in another paragraph. On the other hand, in high school, getting together to finish an assignment often turned into a party rather than a workspace. And I knew I was wasting my time. Other people can often be a major distraction. I think it all depends on what needs to be achieved and how disciplined you are. I think if I'm honest with myself, I'm probably more productive when I just lock myself in my room. So here he has given a comparison in the next paragraph that how when he is left alone he is more productive rather than being around someone or being around the people, right? So he is giving two opinions, he's giving two views of his. That is, he has given the pros of having other people around, that means working in a team and working with the team. And definitely he has given in another paragraph that yes, when I'm left alone, to be honest to myself, I am more productive. So this is how you can also present your own opinions, your own views, and always remember, guys, that you will have a different view as compared to the other person, right? So please do not try to cheat. Please do not try to repeat what the other person has said. Always give the answer in TOEFL or IELTS exam or any other migrating exam. Please present an answer of your own. Okay, you can take help from other sample questions like these, but please do not try to imitate the same language, the same words, and the same phrases. All right, in that case, your scores are cut because the computerized, that is the AI rater, as well as the human rater who is sitting there to evaluate your score or to your speaking and writing. In both the cases, when the computer is evaluating you and when the human rater, that means an examiner, is evaluating you, in both the cases they will come to know if you are cheating or repeating the words. So always remember that you have to use your own language. Even if you want to use some of the phrases and some of the language from the sample answer, do not hesitate to do that, but always do it in a paraphrased form. That means use a lot of synonyms, change the language, twist and turn the words, and then speak in your own language, right? So that is the difference between a rote learning answer, okay, and an answer of your own. Okay, so let's look at another, that is third category of your independent task of TOEFL speaking. So the question might look like this, related to this category. State whether you agree or disagree with the following statement, and then explain your reasons using specific details in your argument. So the statement is, teachers should assign daily homework to students. Okay, this is the statement, and you have to either agree or disagree, or you can do both. If you can manage both between, within those seconds, few seconds which are given to you for speaking, then well and good. All right, so the answer looks like this. For this particular question, the candidate says, I think that the concept of homework is debatable, and I can definitely see both sides of the argument. This sentence shows that the candidate is going to speak for both the cases, agree and disagree. But if I had to make a choice, I'd have to agree. So later on, he's totally agreeing with this sentence. And the sentence was, teachers should assign daily homework to students. This is the sentence which the candidate is agreeing with. I know that most students hate homework, but I think there are two very positive aspects to daily homework. So, what are those? As humans, we definitely need repetition in learning, and seeing the concepts only once in classroom may be limiting. Going over ideas again at home creates repetition, and if we get used to doing this, I think we have more chance of success in the future. Second reason, I also believe that homework allows children to bond with their parents. When I was young, my parents really helped me when I had questions or doubts about my homework, and it really brought us close together, right? So he has given two reasons why he totally agrees with this statement, which is given in the question. So this is how you will have to present your answer. You can also disagree with this statement, that's not an issue. No marks are cut for your opinion, but just remember that you have solid reason or idea behind your, behind your opinion. All right, now I will shift to integrated speaking tasks. So guys, independent task is the first task which you get in your speaking module, always remember. And integrated speaking tasks, these are another three tasks out of four in total which you get. So one is independent and three integrated. So let's look at these categories as well. Let's look at an example for each topic and how to give a strong answer. So the first category related to integrated task is campus related example. Okay. Now directions are, that means the instructions, read the passage and then listen to the audio and finally answer the question. So guys, if you do not know this, then integrated task, in this task basically you get a reading passage, okay, which you'll have to read for a few minutes, and then you get a listening audio which you'll have to listen to. So from both the sources, that is reading passage and the listening audio, you will collect the information, you will make notes while reading and while listening to the audio. Then definitely you will come up with a solution or with an answer or with a response where you will have the information from both the sources. Please do not ignore any of the sources. Reading passage and listening audio both are equally important. So now first you'll read the passage. Definitely I'm not going to read the whole passage for you. It will be a wastage of time. When you are rewatching this video, definitely I will advise all of you to read this question and answer again, because I'm just going to read the question and the response. So earlier you will get, before the question, you will get a reading passage like this, then listening audio. So audio, I cannot make it, listen to you right now, definitely because of the platform. So definitely I have copy pasted the audio script for you. So you can just read out the audio script before you actually go to the question. And the question says, the man expresses his opinion of group work, state and explain his opinion, and then compare his opinion with that of the geology faculty, right? So you'll have to compare. First you'll have to state and explain his opinion. That means the man's opinion. And then you'll have to compare it with the opinion of geology faculty, right? So both the things you'll have to do in the answer. Now, let's see the answer. How has the candidate given the answer for this kind of question? The man doesn't like group work because he had a negative experience when another group member kept rejecting his ideas. He felt he couldn't contribute. He said that he wasn't taking the easy road because he did constantly try to participate. Unlike the, unlike the third team member who simply did nothing. He felt that the marks didn't reflect each participant's work fairly. He agreed with the faculty that giving one mark to the whole group doesn't correctly reflect how much or how well each individual member worked. Fine. Last, he says that he really wants to be able to work individually, and this is in accordance with what the faculty recognized as important. So they seem to agree on this point. However, the man does not agree with what the university states at the end of their message about the importance of organization and communication skills for all students. He believes that those skills have nothing to do with geology, right? So this is how he has actually first, given the opinion of the man and then compared it with the faculty. Now the same kind of question, not same kind, but yes, the another category I must say for the integrated task is academic related example. So this is basically related to your academic studies, whatever you study in your college, in your university, later on when you migrate to another country, the topics would be related somewhat to that. So initially again you'll get a reading passage, then the listening audio, because of which I have listed down the audio script for you. So now here is the question. Explain flow and how the example used by professor illustrates the concept. Okay, so let's see how have we actually explained it. Let's see what the candidate has said here. All right. So the article describes flow as the feeling of focus in which people can lose their sense of time while becoming entirely involved in an activity that doesn't necessarily result in either money or prestige. From the text, we can understand flow as being involved in something that is difficult or challenging rather than in moments of relaxation. Second paragraph says the professor's example of his colleague is relevant because he describes how this co-worker had clearly lost his sense of time by working all night on the mathematics puzzle he had come across, not stopping to rest, eat, or even sleep. He also explains how the puzzle was not going to lead his colleague to any specific conclusion, and he represented a personal challenge that kept him intrigued and fully satisfied when he was in the process of doing it. So, guys, you can see how well the candidate has compared the points from the reading passage and the listening audio. So as I told you earlier as well, please do not ignore the reading as well as the listening audio. You have to have the information from both the sources. So guys, as promised, now I am going to show you the two coupon codes which I was talking about, and also for your ease I will also copy it down on the comment section. So guys, just look at these. This is the combo offer which we are giving. Okay. So just note it down somewhere, or you can also copy paste it from the comment section itself. I'm just copy pasting it here. It is SHIK in capital and 602023. So this is the coupon code for both the courses which we are giving the offer on. That is TOEFL plus GRE as well as just GRE. So you can see how much money you're saving here, right? In both the courses, in fact. So guys, this was all from my side. And as we have finished the PPT now, so as decided and as promised, I am giving you some time to ask me live doubts and queries. If you have any question, then definitely please ask me on the comment section, and also subscribe to our YouTube channel, which is with the same name, Shiksha Study Abroad. And guys, yes, we are also affiliated with ETS TOEFL, right? The whole and soul organizing body of the TOEFL exam. As you can see it on your screen right now, we are also affiliated with that. So that's a great news. And of course, if you have not registered so far, please do, because the help with the help of that registration link, you will also be able to get in touch with our expert counselors who are willing to give you, free counseling, free of cost. You do not have to pay anything. These videos are also for free. Okay, so we are basically providing free shiksha, that means free education, to people who want to really migrate and do well in their migrating exams like IELTS, TOEFL, PTE, all of that. So if you need any information regarding any exam, then definitely this is the platform, and this is the link in the description which you should look out for, and you should register with it with that link, because that link is going to take you to our calendar. and calendar is having all the videos which we have uploaded in the previous 3 or 2 months. So we started with the IELTS daily classes as well, just like these, just like IELTS, sorry, TOEFL free classes. Just a second, guys. Just give me a minute. I'm going to get back. All right, guys. Yes. So, do you have any questions? So, Mary, if you're still online and watching us live, then definitely I would like to ask this question to you: that have you got everything regarding this video? That means, is it now clear all your doubts about the speaking exam? If not, then definitely, Mary, you should look out and you should check out our you know uh, videos which are already uploaded on our YouTube channel. We have now, today as official day, we have finished all the 4 modules of TOEFL exam. That is reading, listening, writing, and speaking. We have discussed all the modules in detail. That means you know, uh, we had been learning since 1st August itself. We had been learning about reading in detail, all the types of questions which come up in reading, their sample questions and answers, their tips, their strategies, their pattern, and even the overview classes of each module. So I gave you the pattern, syllabus, timing, everything in the first class of every module, and then we gradually moved on to the subtopics or the questions. So, guys, with this, we finish off today with officially today with the TOEFL exam syllabus in detail, covering up all the 4 modules of the TOEFL exam. And of course, the last day is still left, that is 31st of August. So, let me remind you again that tomorrow we do not have any class, and day after tomorrow we have a class on vocabulary and the doubt clearing session on TOEFL exam. So, guys, if you do not have any question right now, that's not an issue. You are also allowed to ask us questions on the comment section of any video which you're watching, and in case you need to just resolve any query of yours after watching that particular video, you can just comment down the query or the problem just below that video, and we'll take it up as soon as possible, because we do not leave our candidates, unanswered for a very long time. We get back to them as soon as possible. So, in case you are not able to attend any class live of ours, then please do not worry. All the videos have been uploaded on our YouTube channel. So, please do not forget to subscribe with us, subscribe to our YouTube channel. And yes, also you can, I would love to see the responses. That means your names, in case you are logged in with your another username on YouTube channel. Comment down your names, your locations, from where are you watching us live. I would love to know that. I would also like to know your feedback on the videos, and what else would you like to see in our videos. That would really help us to improve our content. In fact, the things or the requirements which can be implemented if required in our videos, then definitely we would like to do that in accordance with yours. And yes, thank you so much for joining us live. I would like to wind up the session as we do not have any questions so far. So I'm assuming that everybody has got whatever I taught you today. And yes, definitely I'll be seeing you day after tomorrow with the last official class of TOEFL, where I will be taking you through the vocabulary of the TOEFL exam in overall session. And of course, I'll be taking up your doubts. All right. So, guys, thank you so much again for commenting on the comment section, as well as joining us live here. Thank you for your time. And I shall see you soon, day after tomorrow. Take care, everyone. And yes, tomorrow is Rakhi, that is Raksha Bandhan, a very, auspicious day in India. So, yes, to every Indian and every non Indian, a very, very happy Rakhi and Raksha Bandhan to all of you. Enjoy your day tomorrow and get back with me day after tomorrow. All right, guys. Thank you. Bye bye.